Hello and welcome to this afternoon, evening time taste challenge. We have two tequilas. The world famous Jose Cuervo Gold. The Cuervo Gold. The Cuervo Gold. You know, the famous one. The world famous Cuervo Especial Gold. Introduced 1795. They say it's a gold style Joven, gold style young tequila, but it's actually a blend of old and young tequilas. Well, not really old, but older and younger tequilas. But you got to go with the youngest age. So if you have a 50-year-old tequila and you mix it with a 2-year-old tequila or a 2-month-old tequila, you got to call it, 2 months young. Okay, anyway, here's Montezuma Aztec Gold Tequila. Montezuma, introduced in 1974. Imported, bottled in Kentucky by Barton Distilling, meaning the Sazerac Company, meaning Buffalo Trace Distillery, bottled there, yeah, but it's made in Mexico. It was $8.99 for this regular size bottle. So a little pricier than the other ones I showed so far. So it's not exactly premium, but it's like not as cheap. So we wouldn't call it premium tequila. We would call it above super low. So Maxwell says, hello, Ron. You're up this late. Maxwell, cheers to you in the Russian Federation. All right, now, Montezuma was introduced by Barton, like I said, 1974. They used to run a lot of magazine ads. They had sweepstakes, all kind of promos. And then after Sazerac bought it, or even before that, it just started going down. And then Sazerac bought Barton, and you don't see any ads anymore. No sweepstakes, no contests. You just see it on the shelf. About to grab the wrong label. I bought this at Mathern's Market. I had bought an original bottle. I got smashed before I ever opened it. It was an accident. And that was too bad. But it happened. Literally smashed. And that was $8.99 wasted, and I had to go pay the same. $8.49 wasted. I had to pay 50 cents more. But these things, that's why they call accidents, I guess. These are both mixto tequilas. What does that mean, mixto? That means they are at least 51% Blue Weber agave, but they have filler to fill out the rest, to make up the rest of it, the other percentage up to 100. So it's allowed. Long as it's at least 40% alcohol, and as long as it's produced in Mexico, and as long as it's at least 51% agave, Blue Weber agave, it's tequila. Okay, poured a little too much, but that's all right. These built-in pourers do that. Okay, but it's not so bad. Still not too much. Yes, you see it's focusing, and they're both the same shade of gold. Do they have coloring added? Well, they don't look like it. They're pretty pale. I mean, they're really pale. It's a little shade of gold, but they could, because if you look at the Tax and Trade Bureau website, we can look at it right now. Let's see, ttb.com. ttb.gov, not .gov, not .com. How about we go to the, it says coloring, flavoring, and blending materials. Chapter 7. Coloring, flavoring, and blending materials may be used in or added to any class or type of distilled spirits. Now, look, do you see what this just said? Some people will say, oh, you can't add flavoring to that kind of liquor. Oh, really? Let me repeat it. Coloring, flavoring, blending materials may be used in or added to any, that means all, any class and or type. Class would be whiskey, right? Whiskey. The type would be bourbon or a blended bourbon or so forth. However, important point, however, the use or addition of these materials may change the class and or type of the distilled spirit. Oh. Example, yellow number 5 is added to straight bourbon whiskey. The resulting product is no longer straight bourbon whiskey. The product is now a distilled spirit specialty and must be labeled with a statement of compositions, such as straight bourbon whiskey with FD&C yellow number 5 added. You say, but still bourbon with yellow number 5 added. Yeah, straight. Yeah, it is, but it's technically not the same thing. Okay. Let's go to the section on tequila. Blending materials, wine and sugar. Hey, like that, wine and sugar. Here we go. Amaretto. Is it allowed? Yes. Is a label disclosure required? Yes, for coloring materials. That's why I have that amaretto and it says with caramel color added. Okay, but we're not talking about amaretto, are we? No, we're not. Tequila. Is it allowed? Is harmless coloring, flavoring, and blending materials allowed? No. It says no. I thought it was allowed. Maybe I'm thinking of rum. Let's see, rum. Yes. Do you have to disclose that fact? No. Okay, sorry, I was thinking about rum. Okay, never mind. Kevin Hostetler says, hi, Ron. Hello to you, Kevin. Okay, so these tequilas have no coloring or flavoring added. Well, do I have some tequilas over there in the other room that say with natural flavor? Yes. So would they technically be a tequila? No. They're a tequila with natural flavor. You say, well, that's like playing games. It's not playing games, it's just the regulations, okay? Like, you can't add, I just read it to you, you cannot add flavoring to bourbon. You cannot add coloring to bourbon. But you can have bourbon with natural flavors added. You say, but you just said it was illegal. I did say it was illegal. Because then it's no longer a bourbon. It's a bourbon with natural flavors added. Okay, so pretty funny, huh? Well, what they mean is you can't do it and not say it. Okay, so you can do it, but you got to say it. But once you do it, then it's not what it was. It's something else, which is basically the same thing. That's a tequila over there, and that's a tequila with natural flavors over there. Are they the same thing? Oh, no. That's a tequila. That's a tequila with natural flavors added. You say, that's insanity. Yeah, but that's the law. That's the law. You know, we can't even get in the account room. Okay, now, anyway, can you believe this, cowboy? Got them nice and mixed up. So here we go. Oh, well, it smells like tequila, which means agave extra, don't, you squeeze the agave and you roast it, according to the protocol. So the agave plant. Yeah. Little pepperiness, perhaps. Okay, let's go over here. I think I know which is which. Okay, I'll tell you why. Appearance, no difference. Price, big difference. $8.99 or more versus like $31 or more. If you get the Montezuma for $8.99, you're getting something. You're getting a deal because it's probably gone up since I bought it with the JB inflation and everything. But it's still really inexpensive. Not the cheapest tequila you can buy. No. But it's heading toward it, No, I mean, but it's nice. I mean, the bottle's nice with its, it's Aztec sundial. Looks like the Elvis Presley 1977 tour outfits, which were really cool looking, even though he was very ill and in bad shape, But I'm talking about the outfits look good. Okay, but tequila, Cuervo, so the price difference is huge. I mean, I could look it up right now. Total Wine and More. I'll tell you right now what it is. That's a good place to start because they're pretty cheap. Okay, Walmart too. Montezuma. Here we go. They also make a triple sec, which I never bought that liqueur. Montezuma White. That's all y'all got? What's wrong with these people? Walmart. Let's go to Walmart. They'll have a better selection. Okay, get off of that. Okay, Montezuma. Montezuma tequila. Here we go. 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 I know they got the silver, but they're showing the gold, which is what I got. $18.98 for a handle, a whole handle. Okay, so we can use that price reference. $18.98 for a handle of Montezuma Gold. You say that's really cheap for a whole big, huge jug of tequila. That's right. Jose Cuervo tequila. Here we go. $39.98. This is Walmart now. Total Wine would be a little cheaper on that Cuervo Gold, assuming you got a Total Wine close to you. So, yeah, like more than twice the price. More than twice the price. So we basically looking at Jose Cuervo's double the price. Stanley says, or Wayne says, cheers. Just had some tequila yesterday, by the way. Tequila? Well, that's good. That's cool. All right. So, and I'm having some now, or I'm tasting it. I'm not going to sit here and drink tequila, but I'm tasting it. Haven't tasted it yet. This smells a little bit smoky and a little bit peppery. This smells like a vegetable product, but that's it. It's like a vegetable product of some sort. Could be bell pepper juice for all I know. All right. So it's got to be Montezuma. It's got to be, because ain't no way Jose Cuervo gonna smell like that. Jose Cuervo got character. Oh yeah, let me show you in the video. There's the Montezuma. And there's the Cuervo Especial. Now the taste, but I'm telling you, I know that's got to be Cuervo. But I haven't officially said it. I just say I know it is, but I haven't officially said it. I was watching Columbo, and the guy says, "I didn't kill my wife," and he said, "I never said you did." All right. That's got a lot of character, a lot of character. So people that say Jose Cuervo's got no character, I don't agree with them. I think they're wrong. It's got character. It's got pepperiness, a scintilla of smoke. You know, not a smoky tequila. It's got a little smoke. It's got a savoriness, a savoriness. If you're a beer reviewer, you would say it's got umami, you know, because you got a certificate. But you know what I'm saying? It's got a lot of depth of quality to it. Oh yeah, what a deal I got! And I think I paid $31.99 on that. I bought it right before the inflationary boom, you know. So I just something was telling me, you better buy it now. Got swindled by my own foolish decisions today. You did? Amy Winehouse said that. I cheated myself like I knew that I would. This thing here tastes like grape Weilers. You know, at the Weilers packet, you put the grape powder in the water, and you add a lot of sugar. That's what it tastes like. I don't think that's really what tequila is supposed to taste like. Grape powder packet with water. Come on, focus, man. I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to this stinking camera. There it goes. um, well. Give it a second taste. A lot of flavor, a lot of character, pepper, some background smoke, some age, some young, but some age. You can tell it's a blend of different quality tequilas. Does it have filler? Oh, yeah, well, okay. I've got some blended American whiskeys that taste good. So you say, but they got filler. They got filler. I know that. They still taste good. That's what counts. See how it works? Okay, now, yeah, that's the winner without any shadow of a doubt. I grabbed a single can of Crown Royal Whiskey Lemonade. Oh, I never have bought those yet because they're too expensive. They rang up at $4.99 for a 12-ounce can. But don't feel bad. I paid that much for beer. I paid $8.99 for a 12-ounce beer last week. 17%. Dogfish had 120-minute Utopia's barrels. I mean, yeah, technically it's a 80. It's a 98 out of 100. It's a 98. It's like a 98. It's outstanding, but it's disgusting to drink. You know. You say, well, how could something be an A plus or an A at least, an A plus? 98, high A. But it's disgusting to drink. Well, if you go buy one, you're going to say, wow, the quality is through the roof. Quality is unreal. But the experience of drinking it is unpleasant. It's just like, I can't wait for it to be gone. I bought it anyway, but probably won't again. Instead, I'll just make my own. Yeah, I never bought that before. I have never bought any of those Crown Royal canned cocktail things, and I could get a lot of views on that. Like, if I was chasing views, I've had people tell me, you're chasing views. I say, if I'm chasing views, why would I review some obscure beer that nobody ever heard of and nobody can buy? It's like, can't nobody buy this beer? But I could do the Crown Royal, the one you talking about, the lemonade, the apple, the purple can, whatever the flavor that is. It's Coca-Cola, huh? Yeah, cola. And I'll get a lot of views, but I just never been driven to buy those. I just can't motivate myself to buy them. I just don't want to pay that sky high price. I know what it's going to taste like. It's going to taste like Crown Royal and cola. It's going to taste like Crown Royal and lemonade. It's going to taste like Crown Royal and apple. I'm sure it's going to taste fine. I'm sure I would like it. And I'm sure I would give it a good score because they always make high quality stuff like, Crown Royal. It's going to be good, but yeah, the Coke one, the purple can. I like that tactile finish on it from that wrapped, like whatever wrap they're putting on the aluminum can, that like wrap cover. Feels nice, But I haven't bought it. It's been out for like, 3 years? And I'm not even against it. Really, I just haven't motivated myself to buy it. But I ought to, huh? Because I've been buying a lot of $4.99 IPAs and other ones in those pint cans. A lot of those have been just so shabby. So if I'm gonna get ripped off there, I may as well get ripped off over here, right? Gotta think about it. Well, there is no way this is the Crown Royal. Now I'm saying Crown Royal. There's no way this is the Cuervo. If you worked at Cuervo and you made something like this and they tasted it, if their blend master tasted it, they wouldn't be seeing you no more. You say, oh, you'd get fired. No, I don't think they'd be seeing you anymore. You would be like, bye-bye. Like, bye-bye Dino. Like, lights out. Hiccup. Oh, excuse me. Just kidding. Okay, so here we go. We're going to call it Cuervo Gold, Especial Gold, the World Classic, the Legend. Obviously so. Is it twice as good as the Montezuma Gold? No, it's like 4 times as good as the Montezuma Gold. Now, you might say, well, I watched your video review, and you said good things about it. And I watched your taste challenges, and you said good things about it. And I was working with a guy that gave a present to another guy from Cuba, and he gave him Montezuma Silver as a present. The guy was looking at it like, he was looking at it strange, like, he can't speak English. He's like almost like he thought that was an insult, you know, like, are you trying to insult me? But then also he was looking at it strange, like, why do you think I drink tequila? I don't drink tequila. Like, why are you giving this to me? I'm from Cuba. We drink rum. We don't drink tequila. You know, so the whole thing was funny, you know. He was like, he never could understand, like, why are you giving me this? I don't know if you ever opened the bottle. It was only, you know, $9, $10. But I told him, I said, that stuff's pretty good. That was then. This is now. So I gave it a good score when I did the solo and the taste challenges. Okay, fine. Gave it a good score. But I hadn't tried the Jose Cuervo Especial Gold yet, had I? No, I hadn't. I'm trying it now. This week. Oh, I might have cracked it open. Yeah, I did crack it open last week. Had to. Yesterday was the first day of the week, Sunday. It's so much better than the other ones. It's laughable, and it's way better than this. It's laughable. It's a joke. It's a pathetic joke. So, El Toro Gold, Tijuana Oro, Montezuma, Aztec Gold. Are they all right? They're all right. I paid $8.99 a liter. No, let's see. I'll get this right. $7.99 a liter for the El Toro. $8.99 for the liter of the Tijuana Gold. I paid Tijuana Oro, and I paid $8.99 for this regular size bottle of the Montezuma Aztec Gold. Okay, so that's 8 and 9 is 17, and 17 plus 9 is 26 minus 3 cents. So $25.97. I paid $25.97 for those 2 liters and a 750. So for 2,750 milliliters of those 3 things, and I paid like $31.99 when it was cheaper for this. And this is worth much more than that. Okay, so as far as in a comparative sense, so just goes to show you, you can get these cheap tequilas. They're not bad. I didn't say they tasted bad. I never said they tasted bad. I said they taste like nothing in a way. So last sip. It's not a bad flavor. It's just like a vacant flavor. It's like a nothing flavor. It's like empty set, you know, in new math, empty set. Okay, so sipping on a Dos Equis. Cheers, says, whoa. Oh, good idea. Dos Equis Ambar or the Especial, the green label. Good morning. Good morning. Good Good Monday evening, Ron, says Ronnie. Yes, good Monday evening. He's one of my moderators. Oh, good evening to you, Ronnie. Whoa, Especial. Yeah, so far, so good for Jose Cuervo. It annihilates, decimates, obliterates the cheaper ones. Now, do I have another cheap one coming up? Yeah, from a different company called Luxco. But it's made by the same distillery, Gonzalez y Gonzalez. Maestri is the real name of it. Maestri Distillery in Mexico. So is it going to do any better? I doubt it. It's probably going to get killed. So that'll be tomorrow. So just goes to show you, you get what you pay for. Off, not always, but usually. So Cuervo is the clear and present winner, and these shabby competitors, which they're not really competitors because nobody in their right mind is going to think that Montezuma, Tijuana, and El Toro tequila is anywhere close to tequila. They are tequila. Jose Cuervo, because they're not, and it's obvious, and it's a joke, and it's like that's it. There's nothing more to say. It cannot happen. It will not happen. Okay, so less than one single shot of whiskey. I just looked at the back of this Crown Royal Whiskey Lemonade, and it says 8/10 of an ounce of alcohol. Well, wait a minute. It's a higher percentage of alcohol. But yeah, it's not a lot of whiskey. It's, what are they like? I think they're like 7% alcohol, like a beer, like a strong beer. But they're not like drinking Crown Royal when you can make a double, you can serve yourself a double, which I wouldn't recommend. If you like Cuervo, try Souza. I quit Cuervo after trying it, says Alan Claypool. Friend brought me some Cuervo a couple of weeks ago. It was like they took Souza and poured sugar in it. Are you talking about Sauza, S-A-U-Z-A? S-A-U-Z-A? Isn't that the people's last name, the family that makes it Salsa? Don Salsa. Yeah, I have a bottle of that. I have a bottle of the Salsa Gold. But you might be talking about something else. There may be something called Sousa. I'm not familiar with it, S-O-U-S-A. But I do have the Salsa Gold, and I plan to bring it in. I do plan to bring it in. So, yeah, 7% alcohol. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how they calculate it, but yeah, it's like a strong beer, So if you want to drink a strong beer in a 12-ounce can that's mixed with Coca-Cola, go ahead and buy it. That's why I didn't buy it, because I was like, I don't want to drink this. I know what it's going to taste like, and I know what the experience is going to be, but I guess I'm going to force myself to do it. It's not going to be that big of a tragedy, but I like Crown Royal whiskeys, neat at room temperature. Those are always interesting, but I just cannot get motivated to buy those three. That's smoky. Not very smoky. I would say it's more like slightly smoky. Yeah, slightly smoky and fairly peppery. It's just so much more. I mean, why would you want to get less? You say, well, I paid less. I only paid $9.99. And now, what did you get? I mean, what did you really get? You didn't. It's like, why are you buying this? So, I know why I bought it. I can answer that question. I bought it because it was available and I wanted to try it for the video channel. Otherwise, I mean, I wouldn't buy it on purpose to have. If I wanted to buy a quality tequila, I'd buy Jose Cuervo every day of the week. Every day of the week. I mean, hypothetically. So the winner still 3 wins, 0 losses. Cuervo Gold. I did not know what to expect when I did the started the taste. I'm honest. I did not know what to expect. I didn't think it would run away with the challenge, so I didn't think it would be that big of a disparity, but it really is. It's a monstrous mismatch. So if you want to watch another victim get destroyed tomorrow morning, watch Juarez Gold, the original liquor for Luxco. Luxco, you might know them. They're in Missouri. They make a lot of products. They said the first product they ever sold, ever, it's right there on the website, first product they ever sold was the Juarez tequila, silver and gold, 1960. They got a contract with May Street. They bought May Street recently. They bought them. True story, bought them. But they said that's the first liquor they ever sold of any type. And it's still around. And I got it for so cheap. When I tell you the price, you're going to think I'm lying. But I'm not lying. It's a true story. It's going to sound incredible, but it's true. And I was trying to tell other people, I said, that stuff's pretty good. But when they saw the price, they were like scared to buy it. They were like, I think I'll get poisoned or something. Like they thought it was illegitimate. I thought it was bizarre, the price, but I couldn't pass it up. I should have bought. No, I didn't need all those bottles. I could have used them for the mix-up videos, though. The mix-ups, that's true. But anyway, I didn't find the Juarez Silver. Don't need it. I mean, I know what those things taste like. Then we're going to be on to Mezcal. So if y'all want to see what's coming up on Mezcal, let me know now or forget it. But this is a good conversation. Thank you, Ronnie. Looks like a nice glass bottle. Okay, so last chance. If you want to see what Mezcal's coming up in a couple of days, let me know now, but we'll count it down to 0. If you want to see what's coming up going once, yeah, Mezcal. That's a type of agave product, but it's not tequila. Well, actually, tequila is a type of Mezcal. It's a certain type. Okay, I'll show you. All right, I'll show you. Come on with me, Jose. All right, so the victim tomorrow morning, tomorrow morning's victim is going to be, I know it's dark in here, but I was trying to show the Jose Cuervo Especial Gold looked like it was a glass bottle, but maybe not. Oh, it is glass, heavy glass too. It's glass. Oh, it's glass. And it's not cheap, light glass either. It's pretty heavy. Yeah. So here's Juarez. This is the victim tomorrow morning. You want to watch a waste of time video? Watch a 30-minute or more video. You know, it could be 25 minutes or it could be, oh, who knows? It could be 18 minutes. But it's going to be Juarez Tequila Gold getting totally blown out the water by Jose Cuervo. This doesn't stand a chance. I'm telling you right now, this product, I know it's been on the market 63 years, but it does not stand a chance. It's going to be a tragic kingdom. And Gwen Stefani couldn't. But and then Juarez might win. Yeah, right. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Haven't bought it in a while. Forgot the spelling. Been drinking my Mi Campo lately. Like a lot. I've heard of Mi Campo. I know where to buy Mi Campo. Jose is the king. Well, now I'm just starting out. I don't have that many tequilas popped open yet. I mean, so, you know, Cuervo might not be that good, you know, when I get down to it. But anyway, here is, but it's good so far. Here is the 400 Conejos. Yeah, 400 bunny rabbits. Mezcal. Just opened it. This was no $8 bottle. This was $26.99. Yeah, you heard right. All right, you know, if you know Juarez won't win, why bother with the challenge? Well, it's kind of like if you're watching the NFL football season, which I do every year, and you say, you know, the Jets are not going to win. But it's the 17th game of the year. It's the last game of the year. I mean, I'll just watch it. I'll watch it. You know, there's no way they're going to beat the. the let's think about that. What would be the good team this year? They wouldn't be. That's a good question. Well, I mean, they're not going to beat the Chargers. They're so much better this year than they've been in the past. This is the Chargers' chance to close it out and do what they've always wanted to do against. And now they got the lowly Jets in the way. So why even watch? I mean, it's like, give me a break. They're not going to win. But then you know what's going to happen when you watch it, right? And then at the end of the game, everybody's saying, I cannot believe what happened to the Chargers. This team ever, and then it's all of that. All right, so we're gonna try it out. I mean, I'll be fair. I'll be fair, but I know what's gonna happen. But I'll still be fair. It's not like Cuervo's gonna have a bad game. You know what I mean? The Jets might win this year. Actually, they might. They just might. I might start playing ball again, says Oliver. Okay. The Chargers. Yeah, the Chargers. Well, they're going to be all right. I think he's just giving an example, not talking literally. Obviously, Jets are playoff contenders with Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers. Well, maybe. And people, and like he said, you need to get my coach's name out of your mouth. All right. Anyway, yeah. So I was just trying to use an example, like what we experience every year in the NFL or college football. Same thing. It's like, well, this team's not going to beat Michigan because whoever heard of Appalachian State, obviously they're not going to win. So, but we'll watch it just because I'm bored. And then you're like calling everybody on the phone. Oh no, Jets Super Bowl bound. Yeah, I don't know about that. All right. Well, anyway, enough of that rigmarole. All right. Thanks, everybody. But be up early tomorrow morning before you go to work, while you're eating breakfast, whether it's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or Burger King, one of those things. Watch Juarez get killed by Jose Cuervo Especial. Go!